チェわドキドキね好き好きあ好き好きチネチネチネチネわドキドキね好き好きあ好き好きチネチネチネチネ私変な人間のよ馴染めるわけがない男イケメンはないのよだから寂しいなんだった私バカだバカだ気持ち悪い女子の好きなのモテモテお無視するサイコはどっちどっち好きな人たちは人間ですらない止められないものだそれが変な子よいよいだ止まらないんだマジで結構ある好き好き尻尾がある好き好き逆の獣がメロメロメロメロ羽がある無理無理翼ある無理無理飽きることはないメロメロメロメロ結構ある好き好き尻尾がある好き好き見ると幸せにメロメロメロメロ羽がある無理無理翼ある無理無理心がときめくペロペロペロペロいやほんとわドキドキね好き好きあ好き好きチネチネチネチネわドキドキね好き好きあ好き好きチネチネチネチネ私変な人間のよ馴染めるわけがない毎日乙女ゲームよに獣アニメを見てって恋に落ちるとっていう魂が現れたら画面にキスをするみんな変態だと非難私はお兄ちゃまを一緒にいたい止められないものだ負担ではあるけど大好き止められないものだそれが変な子よいよいだ止まらないんだマジでマジで結構ある好き好き尻尾がある好き好き架空の獣がメロメロメロメロ羽がある無理無理翼ある無理無理飽きることはないペロペロペロペロ結構ある好き好き尻尾がある好き好き見ると幸せにメロメロメロメロ羽がある無理無理翼ある無理無理心がときめくペロペロペロペロはい解散わドキドキね好き好きあ好き好きチネチネチネチネわドキドキね好き好きあ好き好きチネチネチネチネせーの
Hey, fruity cuties! I hope you like that cherry pop parody cover I made. Welcome to my 3,000 subscriber special. I'm so glad we made it this far. The first entry for this 3,000 subscriber special is the reveal for my new show called Futari de Fuwafuwa Kigurumi. Let's see the designs!
どうしてすぐ知ってしまうの狂信で苦しんでしまった更新で古いすぎましょうか悪くない興味ねすごい派手感動常備ね薬食べバット上皮で古に食べ暗号が金による通識ねこれ一発ランド弾けする陰キャでバンド更新で苦しいため画像は草生えるどうしてすぐ見てしまうのどうしてすぐ言ってしまうのどうしてすぐ終わりそうかな君らしか勝たぬショッピングモールの現代攻撃教員らしか勝たぬマンティハーな手でピンボールオイルマッサージ100分コスは自由すぎゆずまそれてどうしてこんなに興味がないこと本気じゃないもの全部後回しで知ってることは知らんぷり私は終わってる恥ずかしい過去知ってるやつらの記憶消させて迷惑かけてごめんってばね誰か助けてあなたは本当に愚かだ心電図が引かれちゃう心電図が引かれちゃう知りたくない知りたくない知りたくない心電図が引かれたそう賞金でその言い方なんと行きたくない行きたくない行きたくないバイバイ臨時休業選択ボールナイチンゲールの配信ゲーム飯交換の飯ショッピングモールで順次のハイボール温泉旅行は3泊4日食事付き早く生きてそう完成周知嘘かそうとか忙しくて眠れないわ今日も誰か早く殴って気絶させてくれよ人生キャンセルタイマイぼんやりとした不安私のせい私が悪いよそうだよ興味が出ても本気でやっても全部
Ba-da-ba, things that are free. People are giving offerings to me. I love offerings!
There's nothing like a duck. If you ever get stuck, you'll need a duck to get you out of being stuck.
Look at Quack! He's dancing to Tetris! Tetris!
I got very few predictions, but at least I didn't get nothing. These were the ones Laimm made. They're literally recolors of Maskless King and Quack. Just because they have the same voices. And now it's time to reveal a new self-insert. It's Ozora! And she is a kitty moth. Part kitty, part moth. She's my self-insert for Scout from Skillsville, who I haven't touched in 7 months. And he's voiced by Corey Doran, like Earl-san and Oradora and Pedro, who I haven't really talked about on this channel, but I crush on him too. And before you ask, yes, I already made him a self-insert. Her name is Europa.
And she's named after one of Jupiter's moons, and she's also a raccoon made just like Moon.
Oh yeah, back to Ozora. Her name means big sky in Japanese. Also, she was made for my Lovely Chemo 8 times PBS Kids Musume project. It's a project that I started on my cover channel called Lovely Chemo 8. And basically the premise is like pretty much your normal Lovely Chemo 8 covers, but each member is singing a duet with one of my PBS Kids self-inserts. The context behind this project is Trump cut the funds for PBS. So PBS is on the risk of dying. So, I can't donate money to them, unfortunately, because my parents are sort of picky on that kind of stuff. But I did come up with an idea to make sort of like tribute covers. So that's what I went with. And speaking of that project, I just finished the first cover for it. Well, it doesn't feature Ozora, but it features Tampy and Ten. Let's listen!
昼夜逆転逆転大逆転健康第一ちゃんちゃかちゃん完食第一よろぴくりん勝利のカツ丼だピー毛のパジャマめっちゃいい今日もたくさん眠ったわお星さまとてもきれい起きていいよ昼夜逆転逆転大逆転健康第一ちゃんちゃかちゃん完食第一よろぴくりん勝利のカツ丼だ昼夜逆転逆転大逆転健康第一ちゃんちゃかちゃん完食第一よろぴくりん勝利のカツ丼だ逆転逆転大逆転健康第一ちゃんちゃかちゃん完食第一よろぴくりん勝利のカツ丼だ勝利のカツ丼だ
Amazing! Now, speaking of crushes and self-inserts and all that stuff, now time for some crush confession footage. Who will the confession be this time? Dudley,
What is it? You all right?
I think you're so
So what?
I think you're so handsome. I have a crush on you.
I'm so handsome. Did you hear that? I'm so handsome. Oh, hugs.
I think you're so handsome.
Oh, thank you. I gotta kiss. I gotta go tell Ridley.
It was Dudley! Dudley times Nini forever! That video made me squeal. Dudley's voice is so hot! Now time for the part you've all been waiting for. Of Laimm's movie here. Let's start.
Pre-movie short, The Poop Hippo versus Emily and Friends.
Oh God. Oh God. Emily and Friends was a show I made when I was 5. That was like my oldest fan-made show ever.
The Poop Hippo is on BootTube and then sees a video of an annoying show from the 2010s. It's about a bunny girl and her friends who go on family adventures. That show looks so stupid, and since it's 2025, it's the 10th anniversary of it. No! The Poop Hippo gets the idea to go there and mess with Team Emily. He opens a poop portal to the Emily and Friends universe. There, he sees Emily, Claire, Doraemon, Fiona, and Loli. He thinks they're all annoying. He decides to summon his friends: the pea shark, the diarrhea elephant, the vomit antelope, the fart wolf, the snot crab, the earwax bee, the burp rooster, the spit cow, the period blood bear, the cum horse, and the sweat monkey. First, the fart wolf and the period blood bear farts and have a period on Emily. Second, the vomit antelope and the spit cow vomit and spit on Claire. Third, the snot crab and the earwax bee blows their nose and ears at Doraemon and gets snot and earwax all over him. Fourth, the pea shark and the sweat monkey pee and sweat on Fiona. Fifth, the burp rooster and the cum horse burp and cum on Loli. Last, the poop hippo and the diarrhea elephant take a big poop and diarrhea on all of them. They are all stinky now. Ha 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 ha! The body animals take a photo of stinky Team Emily. Then they go home and take a picture and they laugh at all of them. Then the short film ends. Main film. Oh no, Mellonn, the stupid Mellonn Tanuki's going to another convention again. This is bad. This is very, very bad. Peanut the peanut bunny is so shocked at this, and he goes out to tell Laimm, his best friend who is a Laimm alien bear. Laimm is so mad. Grr, I hope this won't be worse than the last. Then Reddy the wolf came in with his new friend. He looks like a black wolf with 6 limbs. Wow, Reddy, who is this? Said Laimm. This is an artificial friend I created. His name is Timmy. He is a wolftar. His bottom body is feral and his top is anthro. Said Reddy. Hi, I'm Timmy. I am so glad to join the MLDMs. I also like crabs, especially shiny crabs, said Timmy. Wow, welcome to the MLDM, Timmy. Welcome to MLDM, Timmy, Laimm said. Oh, right, I have a new friend too, said Peanut. There he is. A green gerbil appeared and he is wearing pickle-shaped ornaments on his ears. Hi, I'm Pickle. I'm the little brother of a stupid Taro Quokka named Taro, who is just like Peanut's stupid sister Mellonn. Me and Peanut are like twins. Wow, like Pickle and Peanut, the show from Disney, said Laimm. They are way better than King the stupid devil skeleton fox from hell. Yeah, Pickle and Peanut rock. Perry and King suck, said Pickle. Perry? Laimm said. Yes, Perry the platypus. I hate him so much. He is the biggest crush of Taro, just like Mellonn's biggest crush is King, said Pickle. Grr, I hate Perry, said Laimm. Us too, said Reddy and Timmy. Then this dark blue cat demon came. Who are you, said Laimm. The cat demon said, it's me, Caroline. But you don't look like Caroline, said Laimm. I know, I changed my look. Now I'm a boy. I changed from a fox to a cat demon, and my name is now Chucky. Also, I have a new friend, he said as he brought a female kidney bean cat. Hi, I'm Beans. I love medical stuff. Wow, you are so hot, Laimm. Thanks. You can be my second girlfriend along with Lakatan, said Laimm. Then Lee the green bone came. Hey guys, I have a new friend too. Her name is Daisy the raccoon. Wow, a good raccoon. Most raccoons I know are bad, said Laimm. Hi, I'm Daisy. I like to send my mouse to delete things, said Daisy. Wow, nice. That is useful for our missions. Hey, Laimm, said Peanut. Speaking of missions, remember that we have a new mission? Oh shit, I forgot, said Laimm. Laimm gets out his iPad because he is an iPad kid, and he calls the rest of his friends like Super Y calls the Super Readers. He tells the viewers to say, calling all MLDMs, and it shows the black sun symbol glowing in the sky like the question marks. The
kids say, calling all MLDMs! Then Laimm says, do the trigger club! Then the kids say, do the trigger club! Then they run to the trigger club, like the book club. We see the MLDMs in order. Laimm, the Laimm alien bear, comes and says, Laimm here! Peanut, the peanut bunny, comes and says, P is for peanut. Lakatan, the banana bunny, comes and says, Lakatan, buzzing in! Beans, the kidney bean cat, comes and says, I'm Beans and you are all brownie beanies! Reference to Marvy from Sesame Studio saying, hello, greeny beanies! If you guys know that character, let me know in the chat. Pickle the pickle gerbil comes and says, Pickle is super sour. Meow the bootleg cat alien comes and says, Meow's here to rot brains. Chucky the demon cat comes and says, let's poop with Chucky. Elliot the panda comes and says, Elliot's gonna have a fat time today. Lee the green ball comes and says, I'm Lee the porn lover. Daisy the raccoon comes and says, Daisy's gonna delete. Reddy the red wolf comes and says, I'm ready and I'm ready for fun. Timmy the wolf tart comes and says, I'm Timmy and I'm gonna shine. Debbie Go Q the red star boy comes and says, I'm Debbie Go Q and I'm more devilish than ever. Then they all come together and Laimm says, and you, say your name. Then they wait for a few seconds for the viewer to say their name. Laimm says, great, together we will solve today's mission. Let's go. And they go inside the trigger club. They go to the room with the seats and the big screen. Peanut puts his tablet in the little thing so it can connect to the big screen. Laimm then says, okay, Peanut, state your problem. Peanut says that Mellonn is going to a convention in St. Louis. He meant Louis. And it will have bad voice actors. This makes all the MLDMs shocked. Lakatan said, this better not have Alex Hirsch. It's all my enemy Choco's fault for introducing Mellonn to a character from their favorite show so she can crush on him. Peanut said, no, he's not, thankfully. And Lakatan is glad he's not there. Thank fucking God, said Lakatan. Peanut said it will have Richard Horvitz, Weird Al Yankovic, James Arnold Taylor, and Kyle Herbert. We hate those voice actors. Wait, he voice? I think you forgot to mention John DiMaggio. They voice Zim, Jake, Litter Critter, Mac, and Papai. Zim is a bad grasshopper alien who's a ripoff of a lion. Jake is a bad dog who is Jackie's crush. Litter Critter is a bad raccoon. Mac, aka Tuesday, is a bad scarlet macaw. And Papai is a stupid cat puppet who was introduced to Mellonn by one of her friends named Pensive. Pensive also loves King the Devil. Grrr! Why does everyone love the devil so much? At least we don't love him. And also, he forgot to mention that David Arrigo Jr. will also be there. Yeah, but if he mentioned him, then he would probably say, Dudley is a bad dodo who Mellonn also crushes on or whatever. Why does Mellonn crush on animals anyways? Animal crushes are unhealthy. That means Mellonn is a zoophile. She needs to have a crush on human characters like Fleabag Monkey Face. Fleabag Monkey Face is a good boy and is way better than Kasane Tito. Kasane Tito is a stupid robot girl with red hair and drill-shaped pigtails, and she likes to sing stupid Japanese songs, and is also Mellonn's #1 favorite platonic character. Look at Mellonn! She's packing her clothes, including a stupid costume! This time the costume isn't a self-insert, it's herself! It's a costume of herself from a stupid AU she made up! She's also packing band-aids! What does she need them for? Then she goes in the car and she rides to the airport! Let's stop that evil misophonia village trip! The MLDM members say their powers! Demi go cute with the demon powers! Demi with the power of shininess! Reddy with the power to howl! Daisy with the power of deleting! Lee with the power of Rule 34! Elliot with the power of nursery rhymes! Chucky with the power of potty humor! Meow with the power of content farms! Pickle with the power to annoy! Beans with the medical powers! Lakatan with the power to buzz! Peanut with the power to imitate! Finally the leader Laimm with the power to trigger! Then Laimm says, and now you with the power to help! They fly to St. Louis in their vehicles! Laimm flies in a Laimm UFO. Peanut flies in a peanut buddy plane. Lakatan flies in a robotic bee like Petey's, except it can buzz. Beans flies in an ambulance plane. Pickle flies in a military aircraft with machine guns and a pickle theme. Meow flies in her Meow-mobile. Chucky flies in his boot plane. Elliot flies in a fat helicopter. Lee flies in a custom plane with hentai pictures on it. Daisy flies in a plane shaped like her mouse. Reddy flies in a wolf jet. Timmy flies in a shiny golden crab jet. Debbie Go Q flies in a demon plane. The MLDM flying song plays, blah, blah, blah. It's basically a parody of the Super Y to the Rescue song, whatever. They arrived in St. Louis. They see Mellonn. We need to track her. Reddy turns invisible and puts a camera on one of Mellonn's ornaments on her ears. The camera connects to all the MLDM's devices, including Laimm's iPad. They need to know where to stay. They go to an open space. Then the MLDMs tell the viewers to use their MLDM logic with them to make a house appear. They put their heads together and say, MLDM house appear, to make it appear. They go inside and see all the cool stuff like the living room, bedrooms, and more. Laimm says, this will now be the MLDM house we stay in when we go on missions. We can make it appear and disappear whenever we want to, so it's super portable. They then sing the Welcome to the MLDM house song while having peanut butter and though, for the super mission word. There are 5 Blakes. They check on Mellonn on their devices and see that she is eating at a stupid sushi place with her boyfriend King. King is eating salmon nigiri. Ew, that is not good. They use MLDM logic to turn the sushi place into a German food place with so much peanuts. This makes Mellonn and King vomit. Ha ha! They run out of the restaurant laughing, but oh no, it's Papoy the cat puppet. And they're around the dog paper doll. They also have other friends who are Giggles the origami bird, Fuwafuwa the pom-pom weasel, Stretchalicious the slime tanuki, and Squishy the squishy toy fox. They are from Mellonn's new show called Crafty Mania. That is a bad show. They will have a dance battle. Laimm, Laimm, Pickle, Daisy, Beans, and Timmy will dance against Papoy, Parrot, Giggles, Fuwafuwa, Stretchalicious, and Squishy. The craft game dances to Bird Brain by Jamie B featuring Gasane Teto, but the 6 MLDMs dance to the chicken song by G Gecko that has the rooster crow and Old McDonald in it. The chicken song makes the craft game cry. Ah! They shoot them all with dead bitches which kill them. Yay, we won! Then a C appears. This is the first letter for the super mission word. Oh my gosh, my throat. They check on Mellonn again and see that she is playing with animals. They are foxes. Grrr! But don't worry, Laimm shoots them all with dead bitches and then summons elephants to trumpet at Mellonn, which makes her cry so much. Ah! They run away laughing, but then we meet new enemies. Oh no! It's Meg the macaque and Ferdy the ferret. They are from Deco Pokemoles. They'll have a treasure hunt contest. The first to find the magical gold wins. Reddy uses his gold sniffer to find it and they win. The gold is in the shape of an H. Mac and Ferdy cry that they lost. Ah! The MLDMs laugh at them and then shoot dead bitches on them. The golden H turns out to be the second letter from the super mission word. They go back to the room and have a dance party where they dance to the Reading Egg song. Then some new friends come. It's Daniel Tiger, Katarina Kitty Cat, Ovi Owl, Miss Elena, Prince Wednesday, and Jody the Platypus. They want to help Laimm on his mission. Laimm lets the Daniel Tiger gang help. Beans also laughs because Kabuto's favorite characters are on their side now. Then they start dancing to the TD Poop song. Then they go to sleep. The next morning, they wake up to Laimm's rooster alarm and they have breakfast. They are going to eat pancakes shaped like Dead Zim, Dead Bender, Dead Litter Critter, Dead Mac, and Dead Papoy. They sing the 10 Little Pancakes song from Little Baby Bomb. Then they check on Mellonn again. They see that Mellonn is walking in a park. They go there and they turn the park into a train station with a loud train that whistles, which makes Mellonn cry. Ha! They run away laughing, but they meet new enemies again. Oh no! It's the Animal Charm Point gang. It's Olivia, Ferdo, Litter Critter, and Keisha. Daisy is shocked that there's a bad raccoon. They are going to have a baking contest. The Adam Char's baked taiyaki and the MLDM's baked bean and stitch. I don't know how to pronounce that. Also known as bee sting cake. Laimm loves bean and stitch. They make one for themselves and one for the Adam Charms, which they put inside the Adam Charms cake. When it's time to try each other's food. It's time to try each other's food. The Adam Charms give the taiyakis to the MLDMs, but Daisy summons her pet mouse. The mouse taps all the taiyakis with her finger, which makes them disappear. Daisy then says, "The mouse deleted it! The mouse! The mouse!" The Anacharms are shocked that the MLDMs force the poop bean and stitch into their mouths. The Anacharms are so disgusted they fall to the ground. Then the MLDMs shoot dead pictures on them to finish them off. Ha ha ha! Then an I appears. This is the third letter for the super mission word. Then they check on Mellonn again. They see Mellonn is eating dinner at a stupid Korean place, and she's eating stupid Korean pancakes and also rice with pork belly and stupid yucky pickled radish. And even worse, the song playing on the speakers is sung by a woman in Janteo in his stupid king voice. This is the stupid song. This. I know, I looked at this character back in an old Crush speedrun, and I turned him down because he looked too human-like, but I looked at him again. I still don't feel like crushing on him, but his voice is pretty hot. It does sound like King, but he's human-like, so... But this song sounds great. You should give it a listen one day. It's a stupid anime-sounding song. Mellonn is squealing so much at that song. Laimm and his friends go and change the song to Likey by Twice and Ear Rape. It has the KCS effects 5 times. Mellonn cries so much and they run away laughing. Then they meet new enemies. It's Zim, Martha, Gur, Louise, Shake, and Lagoon. They are so mad at the MLDMs for changing the stupid Janteo song to Likey. They will have a physical combat battle. Zim and Jake battle Laimm and Peanut. They do a lot of punching and kicking, but Zim and Jake are stronger. Laimm gives Laimm and Peanut prime energy drinks, so they beat Zim and Jake. Ha ha ha! Then they shoot them all with dead pitches. Then an N appears. There's the 4th letter for the super mission word. They go to sleep back in the MLDM house. They all dream about putting Zim, Jake, Litter Critter, Mac, and Papoy in the torture room to torture them. Laimm has a shotgun and shoots them, which will trigger Jackie. Ha ha ha! Peanut has a bag of peanuts and force feeds them. Laimm has a beehive and throws it at the 5 victims so they get badly stung by the bees inside it. The bees also buzz super loud, which will trigger Choco. Ha! Pickle has 5 Sonic Pickle juice slushies and force drinks them. Mian has a balloon inflator machine with 5 nozzles and inflates has a jar of his own farts and forced them to smell it. Like that one episode of Nunchucks where Buford, aka the sheep that I had crush on, actually tricks the Nunchuck brothers into thinking his own farts is the farts of a celebrity and are powerful. I actually hated that episode. Elliot has a microphone and a loudspeaker and sings the Skibbity Toilet song really, really, really loud so their ears bleed. Lee has a drawing book and pencils and crayons and draws Rule 34 of all and forces them to look at it. Daisy sends her pet mouse to tap on their clothes and fur so they become bald. Reddy has bombs to explode on them and turn them all black and smoky. Dimmy transforms into his shiny crab form and shines so bright they go blind. Daddy Q transforms into his demonic form and breathes fire on them all. Daniel Tiger turns into a giant and stumps on them. Katarina Kitty Cat makes them wear girly bikinis and do the bikini dance. Oh, the owl throws his books at them, which hurts so much. Miss Elena puts them in a rocket, which explodes in the sky, and they fall to the ground. Prince Wednesday gets out a trumpet and blows it super loud, which sounds like an elephant trumpet, which makes their ears bleed even more. Jody the platypus uses her own tail to slap them all really hard like a Martin Moreno. The last part is that all the MLDMs throw their beaten up bodies into a fiery pit of hell. Then they celebrate. They wake up to their rooster alarm again. They make a new breakfast. It's a sandwich with a picture of a shark stomping on a fox. They sing the Yummy Yum breakfast song by Baby Shark about what to put in the sandwiches. They press the sandwiches, which embeds the picture of the shark stomping on the fox. They check on Mellonn and see if she is dressing up as her AU version. She even has band-aids as part of her costume. That's what the band-aids were for this whole time. Now she looks like she's hurt. We also see her underwear when she changes. Lee makes an ahegao face and moans when he sees her in her underwear. And it makes all the MLDMs imitate moaning with it, which will trigger Jackie. Then she is done and goes to the convention. The convention is called GalaxyCon St. Louis. When they enter, they hear an echoing voice in the speakers. It sounds like a 50-year-old man. It says, "Meet me in the nearest hall, you little kid, you stupid little kids." The MLDMs are angry when he called them stupid kids. They went inside and it was all dark. They see the 5 voice actors, but they don't look like humans. They look like kimono friends. Richard Horvitz has green hair, antennae, an invader outfit. John DiMaggio has yellow hair, yellow dog ears, a yellow dog tail, a yellow school uniform. Okay. Weird Al Yankovic has blue hair, blue raccoon ears, and a blue raccoon tail, and a purple and green vest, and roller skates. James Arnold Taylor has red hair, scarlet macaw wings, a scarlet macaw tail, a red safari outfit, and black safari boots. Kyle Herbert has dark blue hair, dark blue cat ears, a dark blue cat tail, and a dark blue school uniform. Mellonn is also sitting on a throne with her boyfriend King. The voice actors sing an evil version of Noteke Japari beat called Make Way, You'll Become History. The MLDMs boo at them when the song ends. They say, "Now we become the demons!" They turn into monsters! Richard Horvitz became the Grasshopper, the grasshopper demon. John DiMaggio became Dog Giafin, the dog demon. Weird Al Yankovic became the raccoon demon. James Arnold Taylor became Makarov, the macaw demon. And Kyle Herbert became Catadon, the cat demon. That means he became a ripoff of Chucky. Grr! Laimm and Daniel both growl together because they are so angry that Kyle Herbert ripped off one of their friends. They fight! They will become the MLDM angels! They pray for Baby Shark to come and turn them into angels! Baby Shark comes and turns them all into angels! They fight the demons! They use light versus dark powers! But the demons are stronger! They pray for the power gods to come help! Baby Shark comes back with Tamatoa! This makes Timmy so happy! They sing a godly song called Drown Demons Drown to make the demons weaken! Mellonn and her boyfriend King cry like babies! Then the demons turn back to normal! Then Baby Shark and Tamatoa stomp on them all and send them to hell! The MLDMs cheer that they defeated the demonic people! Then a K appears! This is the 5th and last letter for the supermission word! The supermission word is CH! The CH word! The KCSFX confetti plays on Laimm's iPad! The MLDMs cheer and dance to the Skibbity Toilet song! Celebration version! Then the credits roll! The credit songs are Skibbity Toilet, My Happy Song, and Cotton Eye Joe! The post-credit scene is Mellonn King and the bad voice actors in hell and crying! King is crying because his demonic plans never work! Baby Shark and Tamatoa say that this is what he deserves it for always trying to foil Baby Shark's godly plans! Then they proceed to fart on all of them! Then the movie ends! Finally! That was so freaking long. Well, my throat hurts now. I just spent nearly 30 minutes reading an entire movie document in my Laimm voice. My throat hurts like hell. Anyways, thank you all for helping me reach 3,000 subs. Bye.
なんとかもなきにじじまさどこに向かれそうなでしたおさないやなんでいえちをさこれこそじゃない寂しがつの裏飯や太陽が命を瞬間よあなたの心を荒れるような太陽が 日の夕よ花をもやまれる存在太陽よいろいろと愛を表す男の愛なんだ何もかもなきに信じました元に向かってこうなったでしたをつないだこんなしてやろうさゆらせ今か今かってやってやってやってあれあれあれをやったやったやったねさてすまり知らぬように水がお今でさってなのねおろいなおしろおしらの言わずもがな走る絵なんでさあれならみんなを忘れるダイヤモンド色しも瞬間よなの知らぬ青にある瞬間太陽よ星の動画よ心の内はやしでさやよなにくやとなどんなそうあなたを心すら黙ってる存在太陽愛を静けよよなよあなた心ではないだそんなこんなような気にしるさすらこんなそういうことがあなたは私のだけ何にしようか俺はようがないな大事なことに裏で知ら